What is going on, guys? It is Chris on the sticks, and I am back with another Call of Duty Ghost gameplay commentary. This is going to be a team deathmatch on containment, and I did pretty well for this map. I say that because the previous times that I've played on this map, I've done pretty bad. Uh, that's an understatement, but I haven't done that great on this map, and I don't know if it was because it was a relatively new map and I haven't really learned the maps yet. So that might be a factor, I had a little bit more map knowledge playing it this time than I did last time. But either way, I still did pretty good, and I thought I'd show you guys. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is, while I'm playing this game, like, one of the things that I did right, in a sense, is picking my gun. And in this case, I picked the AR, and surprisingly enough, most of the classes that I run, I have SMGs. If you even just consider the fact that I have 3 different SMG classes, only 2 AR classes. One of the ARs has a thermal scope, and then the other one is just this AR. It's mainly because I play competitive, and that's just how things work. But I tend, ever since I've been playing competitively, I tend to use the submachine gun mainly because of the role that I play. I play an objective role, and with that, I'm getting up on objectives, so most of the gun battles that I encounter are close quarters. And, with that said, people think that, an AR is really only meant for long range, especially the Remington, because it has a slow rate of fire. People think that it's only suited for long range, and that's not to say that that's true, or it's not to say that that's completely false, and that you can use this effectively in close quarters. I mean, there are a few times, I'm not sure if it is in this map or in another map, but I know a few times while I was playing, I was dying a lot in close quarters battles because the gun wasn't really fit for what I was using. Sometimes I got lucky, mainly because I had the shot on first, so that gave me the advantage that I needed to win the gunfight. But besides that, I've been using a submachine gun, but ever recently, I've been switching to an AR, and I've been doing exceptionally well with it. While doing that, I also am still able to play the objective. And, I think of a tweet that a pro player tweeted out. I'm not sure about the exact quotes, so don't quote me on this, but he basically said that the gun that you have doesn't determine your role. So if you have an AR, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're anchor, or if you're a submachine gun player, it doesn't mean that you have to be strictly OBJ. Now, sometimes it's better if you're using an AR as an anchor, and it's better if you're using a submachine gun to be an objective player and to get on those objectives. But sometimes you can play aggressively with an AR, and especially on this game, on Call of Duty Ghost, the way the maps are laid out, some maps do lead more towards running an AR than an SMG. One of the examples is Octane, and Octane is one of the maps that, even with Domination or Blitz, I might run an AR while still playing the objective. I just compensate by using Marathon. I believe I use Marathon, but I use Marathon and a pistol just to help me navigate to objectives. But I use the AR because those maps are so big and they have such big long lines of sight that with the SMG, you're kind of out of luck. And even though the MTAR has significant range and significant damage at range, it's not the best gun to use at range. It's just not. A AR would be much more suited for maps like that. And that's why sometimes I'll use an AR. Like, this map's not a competitive map, but this is a map that I might have ran a submachine gun on, but instead I ran an AR, and because of that, I was able to put up pretty decent numbers. It's not 40-0 gameplay or like a really high kill death gameplay. I did get one of those, but I thought this was a better demonstration of what I meant by the way I was, or just basically what I meant, but what I was talking about with using an AR over an SMG. But that's just again, that's just an example of how you can use different guns in situations that some might say is not suited for the situation that you're in. So that's just that's my commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe for more videos. And as always, this is Chris, and I'll see you later.